Hi everyone, watching this video. So this is Satya. So today we are going to talk on money management. So today we have Veena ma'am. So hi ma'am.
Yeah, hello.
So welcome to the talk show ma'am.
Thank you.
So today we are going to discuss on money management ma'am. So like what is
Okay.
management ma'am?
So, money management is nothing but managing money. So, that's how people usually define that. If we ask something, what is managing this means, they'll just, exchange the words and tell. If you ask what is money management, I'm just saying managing money is money management. But it is not exactly the thing which happens with the money. What I observed, I just like to learn about money, how money works. Even though there are people who are really working hard, but those are not really getting money. How we need to look after the money, whether we need to have fear or we need to respect money or else we need to have scarcity towards money. These are different type of opinions people have towards money. So if I want to say clearly about money, what I understood is money is just like a water. It's just like a flowing water. If you don't have uh, enough equipment or things to store, money don't store. Let's say you have a mug to store the water. You have a capacity to store only mug of water or a cup of water. You need to build, or you need to create a things to store water. Same ways work for the money. You need to create different type of channels to store the money. So if you want to store water, if you have a cup, definitely you're going to store only cup of water. So if you have a mindset and a thinking ability to store only limited money, you have only limited money with you. So the saddest part here is majority people have don't have any awareness how to manage money. They'll always have fear, or there is a saying, don't get money for the trees. And I could see from my childhood the way they created what I want to say exactly. Intention towards money is not in a positive way. They'll always say, don't waste money. Or else they will say, you're not getting money for the trees. It's very hard to get the money. The people who have money are bad people. We don't have that much capacity to create money. So these are the standard things I listened from my childhood. But for this, if anyone want to become rich, I just love the word rich itself. Whenever I say rich, I feel it and I say it. I'm not saying just like that. We need to have a proper mindset to get the money. Just like you need to have proper channel or the thing to store the water. In the same way, you need to develop your mind first to save the money or to build the money. And I just gone through bunch of informative videos. I'm not a good reader. I'm a good listener, so I know my capacity that I'm a good listener. People need to know what is their capabilities and what is the mindset they have towards money. First, they need to work on mindset to create money. Money is not creation of money is not difficult if you understand the pattern. So worlds work in a pattern. It's not random things happening in your life. So there is a pattern for everything. How the sunrise and sunset. So for everything we have pattern. If you're just blaming, let's say I'm not getting money or I'm not able to generate money because of the circumstances. I feel I'm unlucky. There is so much discrimination outside. Rich people only will get rich. Poor people will be poor. So poor people always looking, poor people in the sense the people who have poor mindset here, not the people who don't have money. They think in such a way that they always feel they're at the victim. and they feel they always seek for the help, not for the work. They always look after someone need to come or someone need to help me in that way. They are not looking forward what I can do to create money. Okay, so if people who have poor mindset, definitely they have poor money management skills. So they need to have proper mindset towards money. That's the most important thing I strongly believe in, because money is printed thing. There is enough money outside if you want to create that out, but it won't come in a day. There is a pattern, as I said before. There is a pattern. We need to be patient. Even nature tests us a lot before giving you the fortune. You need to deserve to get that. You can't chase that. And if you run behind money, money will run so faster than you. That's how it works. If you leave money and just do the things what you do, just you'll get the money. Money may be, you need to see money like a resource, just like air and water. Money is just like a survival form. If you have more money, the comfort level will increase, the confidence will increase, the scarcity will decrease. That's how money. The main intention of money is to have a comfort lifestyle, a standard lifestyle. And there are so many pointers where whenever I just wanna think about money, I just get so many pointers in my brain how it really works and what's the thing. I think so in one video that won't work for us. So we need to plan a couple of videos on the money management where I could explain the things in a detailed way. So initially, I could recommend everyone to have a proper mindset towards money. You should not disrespect money, you should not over respect money, or you should not fear towards money, or you should not be reckless towards money. If you're getting oxygen for free, it's happening unconsciously. You can't look after that very low. It's just happening automatically. In the same way, money parameters need to happen. It is a practice thing. You don't, if the people are watching this, you don't get this in a single day. You need to understand first, then implement step by step, then develop. It's going to take time. This is not an immediate thing. And one beautiful thing I recently listened. Let's say, if you are taking all the money and splitting equal parts and giving to the people. Let's just imagine that example. Let's say I'm just taking all the money in the entire world, dividing it into all the parts, and just split it to all the people all over the world. In the span of 2 to 3 years, all the money will just get back to the same place. Let's say I have 1,000 rupees in my account. After 2 to 3 years, I have only that 1,000. I know many people, many example I just seen in social media, like the people who just got a lottery or some of the unexpected money, they haven't hold that out. As I said, you need to have proper storing point, and you need to be very strong and very disciplined with the money. It's not coming and spending more than what you have. These are like very unfortunate things happening with so many people. And if you're buying all the gadgets, all the fancy things, you can't show the money. It's just go off just like the water. If you're just saving money without spending, if you just have a mug or a tub, whatever it may be, store water in that. Just keep that water like that. Just check after 1 week or 10 days, the quantity of the water will be decrease automatically. It will just evaporate. You can't see that it will evaporate. So same way happen with the money. If you're just saving and saving, not going, not letting that water out, it will evaporate or it will decrease the value. That's how money works. So you need to have a proper channel, how to manage it, and proper mindset. So these are the two important things people need to understand before creating a wealth or becoming a rich person. You need to work on these two things. Yeah.
So, ma'am, if it is not saving and if it's not buying, like how to spend money, ma'am?
Yeah. So there are so many formulas created by people which will work for sure. Even I do follow many people on this money, especially money concept of money. The people who are saying something related to finance or money management or share market, I'll just follow them. So it's more of like there will be a ratio. You need to have a proper ratio, what to spend and what to save. So the ratio works like this. If I'm generating 100 rupees, let's say if I'm generating 100 rupees, I need to save at least a 20% in 100, 50% to my expenditure, 10% to the charity, 20% to the emergency fund. So whatever you're getting, you can spend 50% on your living lifestyle. If you're exceeding that, definitely you are playing a danger zone. And I recommend uh, using credit cards. You are just using the money which you don't have. So you will use whatever you want to use. Definitely it will be always in the minus. And I could say if you wanna become rich quicker, you need to have multiple sources of incomes where the saving need to increase month by month. Once you save the money, you need to spread into different investments. So that's how first you need to create, then save, then invest. In between create and save, you have a big challenge called spending. What you are spending. You need to be very clear about what you're spending. If you're not able to, manage your spending, there is no point of creating also. Let's say there is a person A and B. A is generating 10,000. He's saving 5,000 per month. B is generating 1 lakh. He's spending 1 lakh 10,000 per month. Tell me who will become, who can lead a standard lifestyle or who will be like collapsing person. Definitely B, because he's spending a lot. That's how money works. If you're spending more, you'll be broken. But the truth here is we don't know when we are spending that. We'll just spend in a flow, just like a flow of water. We don't know what we are spending. So I could say you need to divide the ratio based upon income what you get. Yeah.
So, ma'am, what is emergency fund and how to save it, ma'am? Like it's every person will get different salary. So, how to save emergency fund for a person who gets a basic salary?
Yeah. Yeah. As you said, it differs from person to person based upon the income what they get. Emergency fund is nothing but if something happened, you need to have a fund where you can survive at least for 6 months to 1 year. Let's say my spendings per month is 10,000. I need to have emergency fund like 1,20,000 where I can survive maximum for 1 year if something happened to my job or something like that. So emergency fund make you feel so comfortable because you have that fund, and also you should not use that. So the biggest challenge for the people is if you have money, we just spend. Don't think too much. And always, whenever I say about the concept of saving and investment, some of the people ask me, don't tell me about 10 years, 5 years, or 20 years. Just tell me within the 2 years and 1 year. People need that quick money. They are not into disciplined investment, but money loves discipline. This is a single line I want to say. Money loves consistency and discipline. You need to keep on investing consistently with discipline. Then money help you to grow. It's just like a feeding a farm or just helping feeding a baby. It will take time, and you need to be very patient. And you need to keep on feed, keep on save, keep on investment with the discipline and consistency. So 1 plus 1, 2 years will come into 5 years. Days will pass. That's it. Don't think after 5 years no one knows what happened. Hypothetical questions. Don't put yourself into hypothetical situations. So no one knows what happened tomorrow. Then there is no point of working all these things. But I strongly believe there is a hope which driving us. For sure, majority number of people will live for the long time. Only situations are very rarely happen. For some people, we can't consider that someone we can't enjoy present by sacrificing your future. So you need to balance the both. I'm not saying sacrifice present. I'm asking you to just balance the both. Don't put everything for the present for instant happiness. Just look after for tomorrow, future. That's going to help you, make you calm and peace. Yeah.
So, ma'am, as many people mention when someone started earning, please invest them in gold. So, buy more gold. So, is it like which is better, ma'am? Buying more gold or buying more assets, or is it like investing in some demat accounts or etc.? Which is better in both?
Yeah. I strongly believe to diversify the investments. Let's say what I observed, whenever the gold price increasing, the share market will decrease. So whenever share market increasing, gold price decrease. That's how the pattern is. So I'm saying this after a long observation. So it's very simple. There is a saying, famous saying from Warren Buffett: "We can't put all eggs in one basket." But the share market is so intense and vast. So many variations are there. There are trading, which is very danger to play. I mean, it's just like a betting. Put your money for today and checking what you're going to get by today itself. That's very challenging. So I'm always speaking about the investments, which is for the long term. I recommend everyone to buy the things in a diversified way. If you have a lakh rupee, you can diversify into the gold, into the mutual funds. I recommend mutual funds. Instead of shares, bonds, and FDs, I do recommend gold and mutual funds. Both ways work very well, and the returns are a little bit high compared to the FDs and bonds and all. So mutual funds is the safest investment if you are looking for quick, not quick, standard returns. So all of our PF money was invested into mutual funds, as some of the people said that. Whenever I'm watching some informative videos about finance, they told our PF amount may invested into the mutual funds where we're gonna get good returns. So always have the question, if you're paying some amount to some organization, like some policies, even I paid some amount to the LIC. So what they will do to generate more money, what they want to do. If I'm just collecting money and putting everything into the locker, money don't increase. Is that right? If I'm giving you 100 rupees, I asked you to just put in your locker. And if I'm asking you 150 rupees after 10 years, will you be able to give that to me?
No.
The 100 rupees will be the 100 rupees you're putting that into locker, right? So all the people who are collecting money from us in all different formats, maybe FDs, maybe a gold, maybe some other thing. There is something behind that they're doing with the money. They're using their brains to create more money based upon the returns what they get and they're giving us. On top of that, all the policies and the funds, they do have employees where they need to pay. If I'm working with some organization, the organization need to pay us, right? Still they are giving us more returns. How it's exactly happening? I just thought a lot about this LIC only because I was also a paid person for the LIC. Later on, I understood, they're doing something with our money to create more money with our money. They're using their brains. They're putting all our money into multiple sources of investment. They're taking the amount and giving us some part of what they get. That's how the people work. So the saddest part here is no one want to really use their brain when it comes to money. Okay, you just take this policy, this benefits you'll get, this is the output you get. No one really want to just come to the ground, and no one really want to take risks. That's why the big giants are really creating good revenue and also sharing a part of that revenue. So if you're putting your brain and working, understanding, learning, getting more knowledge how money works, then you can create money. It's not easy, but it is not impossible. You need to put your time for this. Yeah.
So, ma'am, as you told that when we are using credit card, we are using something which is not our money. So, having credit card is
Yeah,
good or bad, ma'am?
I do have credit cards when I joined my first company, and I could say, in one point of time, credit card became like a prestige. No, you don't have credit card like that. That's how it used to be. Whenever I joined to IT company, everyone have credit card, and they don't want to pay that immediately. I could see it's a business tactic. The credit card is more of like business tactic. I could see. I recommend people to have one credit card, not more than that. And you need to use the amount what you pay. I don't use any credit card personally. So if anyone, you keep on getting the calls from the bank people to take credit card or to take the loan, and I strictly avoid those loans and credit card because this is the money you're using which you don't have. I prefer debit card, but I'm not saying it's mandatory to have to don't use credit cards. It's better to have one credit card as an emergency use. And I could see there are so many offers in the credit cards only, not in the debit cards. So this is more like that's how things work. If you're getting offer, you'll buy something, then you spend the money. That's how money rotates. So I recommend only use one credit card, not more than that. Yeah.
Okay. So, ma'am, in order to save money, one person should understand the importance of money. So, how you suggest people to know this small line of understanding money?
Yeah, it's very simple. Just close your nose for the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then just release how you feel.
I feel so suffocated now.
Yeah, in the process, if you feel so suffocated, you feel can't live or you feel so uncomfortable, same thing happen for the money. It's so important, just like air, just like oxygen. If you can't breathe, you can't live. Without money, you can't live in the society right now we have. Even for everything, for water, everything we need to have money. That's how money is. If you're not knowing the importance of money, then this video is not for you. I mean, it's just a simple line. You need to know that. You need to know the rules of the world which you are living right now. So one of the important thing is money for hospitals, for living, for lifestyle, for education, whatnot, everything. To eat, to sleep, to live, you need to pay money. It's just a simple thing. But main thing, people are not understanding importance of it because you have access to it quickly. Everyone has some part of money in their very near access with them, so they're not getting the importance of money. Some people says money is nothing, money is not important. I don't believe in those lines because money is important. You can't disrespect money. You need to value the money. I'm not saying you to become more conjuice. I'm saying you to understand the pattern of money. You need to spend, you need to save, you need to give back to the society as well. You can't keep on save, keep on spend. You need to be in a balance too. That's my entire point. So to know the importance of money, just imagine yourself, if you don't have money, how the things will be for you. Just write down what happened if you don't have money. Take a pen and paper, just write down. You'll understand the importance of money. It's very, very important in the earth to survive. Having money is very, very important. I recommend to have sources to create money instead of depending on the free money or easy money. I recommend you people to put effort to create money in a genuine and ethical way. Yeah.
And ma'am, how much money does a person need to be happy?
To be honest, we can't buy happiness with the money. So that's one important point everyone need to understand. Let's say if I have tons and tons of money, but I'm not able to spend it, there is no point of having it. spend it in a balanced way, not putting all for the dopamine to get the good feel in the brain. You need to spend it in a correct way. So how much money makes us to feel happy? Happy is an emotion, first of all. It's a different topic altogether. I love to have discussion on this as well later on in the talk show. So let me ask you a question. How much time you will be angry?
You mean angry, ma'am?
Yeah, angry.
Like as much as I hold up to it.
Exactly with the happiness. If you're able to, if any person hold up to for 1 to 2 minutes, then the happiness will be that. What money really gives is the, I could say, more calmness, little bit of satisfaction, confidence. So money is connected to so many emotions: satisfaction, uh, confidence, all these things I could say, because it's just like a survival. We can't limit the money, first thing, and you should not. I recommend everyone don't work for the money. Work for the work. Work creates you money. You can't calculate all the things what you get and what you lose. Sometimes you may lose. Sometimes you may get. Still, you need to enjoy the process of creation of money. So, what point is satisfaction? There is no limit for that. That's the saddest part here. That's why people, because there is no any limit, it is to infinity. People are chasing to the infinity. Some people may feel, okay, that is infinity, we can't chase that, let it be whatever we have. Some people may think, okay, let's try where is the infinity. So, how much money really people want is infinity. No one knows that really. Everyone really likes to have money, and there is no satisfactory point for the money. We need to put for ourselves. It's more individual thing. Let's say for me, I also observed one more thing. Even though the people who are creating more money, they're not working for money. They're working for the passion. They're working for the work. Let's say I could say all the big people who are there. Bill Gates is not working for money. The structure he created, creating money for him. Before he never thought what he. No one thinks how big the company going to be. It's just the imagination they have. In the reality, it is happening is there is more hard work, failures, all these things. Then money comes. That's what I told. Money loves consistency and discipline. So if you're having consistency and discipline towards your work with the balanced spendings, money will be with you, and you can't hold the money. As I said before, it's not definite point. It's not just I have 1 lakh rupee in the bank account, I'm happy. No, that's that things don't work in that way. Let's say I have 1 crore in my bank account, I'm happy. No, it is infinity. Things will increase and you may feel to some other thing. You don't get that satisfaction point when you get that. It's just a 1 minute happiness, I could say, not fixed. So you'll chase for another thing. That's how brain works. Yeah.
And so, ma'am, many people think differently. Some people think money is enough for necessity, and some people think money is what we need for everything. Like, what is the difference, and what you are going to explain, like the difference between both the mindsets?
Yeah, as you said, within the question we have answered, it's about mindset of individual person. Let's say for me, money is not everything for me. Money is a source which helps us to live a comfort lifestyle. Let's say I'm using a laptop right now. I need money for that. Yeah, there are people who always look after money is everything for them, but they are not happy with the money. You know, money don't gives us happiness. You'll get happiness with the things which help you to make you happy. Let's say if I have uh, good fan or good house which makes me feel comfortable, sometime I'll be happy, sometime I'm not. So I could say both are not correct. You know, if you're feeling enough is enough, you are stopping your growth. You need to have the gratitude towards what you have, and you need to keep on improving yourself. Then you improve because of your work, your company improve, society improve, world will improve. So that's there will be always next. There won't be any fixed. So I'm not saying always be on a chase or be on a race. I'm saying that have gratitude towards what you have, and also have a benchmark. Always go further for that benchmark. Let's say I have a capability to generate 10,000 rupees. Okay, I'm very thankful to have that 10,000 for me, because I'm able to feed my family and I'm able to get the things what I want. Okay, how could I generate 11,000 for the next month? What are the things I could do? Okay, I created 11,000. Let's take a break for 2 days. You need to work, reward yourself, then work, improve yourself. You need to be more in a patternized way. As I told, nature loves pattern. How sunset and rise, sometimes will get rainy, sometimes it's so sunny. Still, it's more like a cycle. Life is like more of cycle. You need to work, then improve, then have the checkpoints, then improve. So always think about what next, and you need to be grateful for what you have, and always think about next. And for the people who feels everything is money, to be very honest, everything is not money. You may have good bed, but if you're not getting the sleep, there is no point of having good bed. So that's how money may give you good bed, not the sleep. For the sleep, you need to work on yourself. Personality development matters there a lot. And as I said, even though it is dividing equal parts and spreading the money to you, after a few years, then it go back to the place wherever it is. That's how water works. So if you want to store big water, you need to create a dam, not a cup. So think about yourself whether you're a cup or a dam. So to create a dam, it's more energy, more effort, more time, more discipline, more consistency, more plan. If it is a cup, just a cup. Yeah, that's how it works. Money works in that way. It has pattern. You need to have proper mindset. You need to be so disciplined, so balanced, so respectful, so conscious while you are dealing with it. It's not a random thing and going with the flow. You need to be very alert when you are using that. Yeah, that's what I believe in. Yeah, that's gonna help you if you start following this.
Yeah.
Have a proper mindset. Yeah.
So mindset says it all, ma'am. Like mindset helps us to save money. Mindset helps us to spend money in the ways. Like as you told, money is like water. So what do you suggest?
Yeah.
What do you suggest people?
Yeah, I would recommend everyone to have a budget. I do follow budget for my own. I'll just check where I'm spending for every month. I just have a book. I'll just show the the situation came. So I'll note down in this way.
Okay.
What I spent. It's something related to food. I write down food for 40 rupees for the food. You could see here. I just note down date wise. I have like each and every book, and I'll just update all these things into the sheet. Then I'll check, okay, where my money is going. If I see there is more for the shopping, I'll think, okay, what I shop, it is really required. If I feel it is required, okay, fine. Then I check how much time I'm repetitively purchasing the things without any need. Whether if it is required, yeah, you need to buy it if it is required. If it is required, if you're not buying, then there is no point of having money. As I said, you need to know how to use it wisely. It's not about having weapons. You need to know how to use it, when to use it. Money works in the same way. You need to know how to use it and when to use it. So I'll prepare a budget. I'll note down everything, and I have a separate sheet. I mention the date wise and what I spent, and I just another side I'll just write what is the income I got. Then I'll tally. Sometimes it will be minus, sometimes it will be plus. I'll make sure to be in a plus. if the previous month is a little bit higher, was unexpected expenditure will come, then I'll make sure to cut down some of the things in this month, and I'll make sure I'll observe. It's more of you need to observe. If you observe, the pattern, how you're spending, then you can manage. It's very simple to listen, tough to implement. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's how I do.
So this has been the vast topic we have discussed, and we need one more, I guess. One more video on money
Sure,
management.
sure.
Yeah, ma'am.
Sure. Even I'm thinking of the same. Yeah. This was a nice talk anyhow.
Yeah.
I was so intense in the talking about money, so I don't even see the time if I'm talking about money. So we could have another few more sessions on this. And let's understand how money came, culture came, and how we are spending. We can understand that in a better way in a couple of talk shows further. Yeah. Thanks a lot for getting this wonderful topic. I'm very glad to share the content what I have.
Thank you, ma'am. So thank you everyone for watching this video. So please do subscribe MulteArts, share and like. Thank you.